MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday Night Baseball brings Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. High pop-up. Soto has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brian Dozier.
Weaver gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Miguel Sano gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Number 52 stands in for the first time.
The designated hitter, number 52.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Bryce Fox comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar takes it in and taken in out there for the first out. Into the box now, Yunel Escobar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Right side, hit hard. Dozier with a great stop. He's out.
No way. That was awesome.
Mike Trout gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Trevor Plouffe will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And Weaver's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Teixeira onto the grass. And that's the first out of the inning. Eddie Rosario steps into the box.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Escobar. Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are two gone. Danny Santana into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. Josh Fegley set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man.
From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mark Teixeira strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow!
Batting third baseman, Mike Hurd.
So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira as the Angels take a 1-0 lead. Maikel Franco checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sano waits on it. 2 down. Choi gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Mauer's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Joe Mauer steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Franco. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Andrelton Simmons digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Bryce Fox will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now in the box, Yunel Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Back to the mound and off his leg. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. First baseman Mark Teixeira comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he'll lay off here as Weaver runs it full now. It's 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Number 52 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
And I'll tell you what, he's keeping himself pretty composed for a guy that's seen that strike zone keep shrinking on him.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2. Trevor Plouffe started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Weaver into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Eddie Rosario stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Weaver with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Settling in now, Danny Santana. They'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Number 3 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Michael Franco is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep to right center. Santana ranging back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Giovanni Soto is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Giovanni Soto.
Line toward the alley in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Around third and being waved on home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 4-2. Choi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, even though he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 70% of the batters he's faced, the rest of his game has not been sharp, and he's not pitching well.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, number 2.
Ready now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the third long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria.
Now batting, left fielder, Rice.
So a 3-run shot to left center, and the lead is now 7-2. Flying toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Yunel Escobar will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now a line drive that's going to carry over the head of Escobar into left center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's an 8-2 game.
Number 27.
Mike Trout will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. Mark Teixeira steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. In there at the knees, strike 1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. The runner from second crosses the plate. Coming to the plate again, Maikel Franco, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Number 3 will be the batter, 1 for 2 thus far. Belted high and deep into right center. Sano going back on it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in now, Giovanni Soto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. To short, hit hard. Scooped up, and a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Josh Fegley heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Ground ball left side. Franco has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Joe Mauer is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Eduardo Escobar will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Weaver looks in. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Brian Dozier will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Moving under it, Trout makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Choi comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the
Leading
fifth.
off for the Halos, designated hitter, number 51.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and reined in, 1 away. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, heading for second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Fox. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2. Yunel Escobar stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Sano has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miguel Sano will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Number 52 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. High and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder to the track. He gets there, but he missed it. Trevor Plouffe stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Trevor Plouffe.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Weaver comes set. 0-1 on its way.
Ball inside.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Eddie Rosario will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
And he falls behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Franco in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Mike Trout will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Mark Teixeira steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Maikel Franco ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Now batting, number 3.
2-run shot to straightaway center, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Escobar is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. Giovanni Soto gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short. Escobar is there. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Danny Santana is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fox is under it, 1 away. Josh Fegley stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Fegley.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Joe Mauer will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Swing and a liner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Right side.
Oh, great stop by Escobar.
It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
Eduardo Escobar gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Escobar.
First pitch on its way. Fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Brian Dozier gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Miguel Sano will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Sano.
Mike Morin will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Mike Morin.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Number 52 steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. Underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Into the box now. Choi, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Quintana into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's kicked off the home seventh with a leadoff double. Andrelton Simmons gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Liam Hendricks will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. Escobar scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Digging in once again, Bryce Fox, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Rafael Ortega will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Larry Lemon will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 2-0. One out and a runner on second base. Hit to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away. At the plate, Yunel Escobar. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Yunel Escobar.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Sano. And the inning is over. Trevor Plouffe comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Minnesota, third baseman number 24, Trevor Plouffe.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. Eddie Rosario will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. One out, nobody on. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for Minnesota,
Danny Santana will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lemon over to his right, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Josh Fegley digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the air to right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Joe Mauer steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
That's a nice job right there to drive.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Brother. Now playing left field.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Mike Trout steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. A quick out number one. Mark Teixeira steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit sharply on the ground. Kloof has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Maikel Franco is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Eduardo Escobar steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Eduardo Escobar.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lemon has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Miguel Sano ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Corey Rasmus will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Rasmus.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Number 52 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top